Once upon a time, there was a man called Aladdin who lived in a small town far, far away. Aladdin was poor and incredibly hungry. All he had was his monkey, Abu. One day, Aladdin and Abu travelled into town to take some food from the stalls. The villagers were cross and they chased after them. They were in big trouble. The villagers shouted, "Stop! Come back now!" But Aladdin and Abu ran faster and faster and successfully scurried away. They escaped and hid behind a wall. "Gosh, that was close, Abu," Aladdin insisted, nibbling on his food. Suddenly, they spotted some hungry children. The children stared at their food. They longed to eat too. Aladdin was grateful, but felt guilty for not sharing. After a few moments, Aladdin handed his food to the children. The children were delighted and said, "Thank you, mister." Abu, on the other hand, did not want to share. But as he watched the children's faces, he also handed his food over, reluctantly. The children were grateful and ecstatic. The next day, Aladdin and Abu travelled back into town to take some food again. A few moments later, Aladdin spotted someone. There, amongst the stalls, was a beautiful woman. Aladdin said, "Wow!" He was mesmerised. But the woman was in trouble. Aladdin swooped down to save her and they managed to get away. After some time, Aladdin showed her where he lived. She said, "You live in here?" Aladdin nodded and said, "Yes, we do. Me and Abu. And look at the view." Suddenly, the angry villagers appeared. They discovered where they were. "We knew we'd find you," they asserted. Aladdin shouted, "Get off!" The woman revealed that she was the princess and ordered the villagers to stop, but they dragged Aladdin away. Whilst Aladdin was locked away, a mysterious man appeared and told him a story about a cave. The man said, "Hello there, young one. Do you want to hear a story?" Aladdin nodded. After all, he had nothing else to do. The man told him about an amazing cave filled with treasures and a magical lamp. Aladdin listened and wondered why the man was telling him. The man replied, "Because I need assistance, young one." At that, he exposed some glorious golden stones. The man created a luminous hole in the wall, and they set off in hopes of finding the treasure. Along their journey, they stumbled upon a mystifying tiger. The tiger boomed, "Who disturbs my slumber?" Aladdin declared that it was him, and the tiger allowed him to proceed and warned him not to touch anything. At that, the tiger opened his jaw, and they entered cautiously. Aladdin and Abu wandered down the winding staircase. When they got to the bottom, they found a room filled with gold, just like the man had said. Aladdin said, "Wow!" in amazement, and he gazed around the room and warned Abu not to touch anything in hopes of finding the magic lamp. As they searched, a magical carpet followed them. Aladdin was astonished. "A magic carpet? Can you help us?" The magic carpet agreed, and they went on a mission to seek the magic lamp. The magic carpet led them in the right direction. Aladdin told Abu to stay where he was whilst he continued to find the magic lamp. But Abu saw a gleaming golden treasure ball and was so captivated that he touched it. Meanwhile, Aladdin found the lamp. "Yes, perfect," he exclaimed with happiness. But because Abu had touched the golden ball, a ferocious fire appeared and lava seeped through the cave. The magic carpet came to the rescue and it glided gracefully through the turmoil, twisting and turning along the way. As they exited the cave, the mysterious man appeared and demanded, "Give me the lamp." Aladdin reached for it and attempted to give it to the man. The man received it with glee and cackled happily, but he did not save Aladdin. Abu bit the man, and Aladdin and Abu fell, down, 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 spiralling to the bottom with the magical lamp. Thankfully, the magic carpet came to the rescue once again, and they flew away. When they landed, they were trapped, but Aladdin was curious about the lamp. He rubbed the lamp, trying to read the words on it. Suddenly, colourful sparks and smoke burst out of the lamp, and out popped a large, blue, enchanted genie. The genie asked, "What is your name, master?" Aladdin told him his name and told him what had happened. The genie told Aladdin that he had 3 wishes, and they zoomed out of the cave. Jafar, the king's advisor, who had pretended to be the mysterious man, was cross. He wanted the magical lamp. His parrot thought it would be a great idea for Jafar to marry Princess Jasmine. Jafar created a cunning plan. When Aladdin and the others arrived back, Aladdin didn't know what to wish for. The genie told Aladdin that he wished that he could be free. Aladdin said, "I'll set you free. I'll use my last wish for it, I promise." He then began telling the genie about Princess Jasmine and how beautiful she was. Aladdin said, "I know." "I wish to be a prince." The genie granted his wish and transformed him into a prince. Aladdin admired himself in the mirror. They then set off for the palace. Princess Jasmine watched as they approached. She wanted to meet a prince, but she felt so gloomy and disheartened. She was fed up. When Aladdin arrived, the king was overjoyed. He really wanted his daughter to marry a prince. Aladdin said, "Your Majesty, I am Prince Ali, and I have come here to seek your daughter's hand." The king was elated and welcomed him, and introduced him to Jafar. But Jafar was not amused and wanted him to leave. "Sire, I advise against this. I don't trust him." But the king didn't listen. "Oh, nonsense, Jafar. I am an excellent judge of character." Suddenly, Princess Jasmine appeared, but she was cross. "How dare you all? I should be the one deciding my future, not you." At that, she stormed off. Princess Jasmine was upset. The tiger looked up and spotted Aladdin. He was displeased and disgruntled. The princess strolled over to the balcony. "Princess Jasmine, it's me, Prince Ali." But Princess Jasmine did not want to see him. She said, "Leave me alone." But she was curious and asked if she had met him before. He lied and pretended that he had never seen her because he didn't think that he was good enough for her. He invited her to have a ride on the magic carpet and asked her, "Do you trust me?" Princess Jasmine replied, "Yes." At that, they took off on the magic carpet. When Princess Jasmine had gone back into the palace, Aladdin was captured and taken away. Thankfully, the genie saved him, and Aladdin was extremely grateful. The genie said, "You're my friend Al. It's okay." Aladdin returned to the palace and told the king and Princess Jasmine what had happened, and the king banished Jafar from the palace. But Jafar had a plan. His parrot stole the lamp, and Jafar made a wish to be a sultan. When he arrived back at the palace, he demanded that the genie turn him into the most powerful sorcerer in the world and altered Aladdin's attire back into his normal clothes, and Princess Jasmine soon realized that Prince Ali was really Aladdin. At that, Jafar sent Aladdin away to a faraway place in the snow. Aladdin searched for Abu and the magic carpet and then set off for the palace. When he got there, he saw Princess Jasmine and encouraged her to be quiet. Jafar wanted to wish for Princess Jasmine to fall in love with him, but the genie refused this wish because of the genie laws. Princess Jasmine pretended to love Jafar. The genie was shocked and gobsmacked. He never made the wish, and Aladdin felt exceedingly jealous. But Jafar saw Aladdin and shouted, "How many times do I have to get rid of you?" And he trapped Princess Jasmine in a large sand timer. He then morphed himself into a snake. Aladdin shouted, "The genie will always have more power than you for eternity." But Jafar didn't like this and wished to be the most powerful genie. But when Aladdin rubbed the magical lamp, he captured Jafar and trapped him in the magical lamp, and that was the end of him and his parrot. Aladdin apologized to Princess Jasmine and wished for the genie to be free. The genie was immensely grateful. "I'm free. Thank you so much, Al. You'll always be my friend, and you will always be a prince to me." Aladdin and Princess Jasmine lived happily ever after in the palace. The end.